Today, Kevin and I are going to be reviewing 2 Mountain House freeze-dried meals. These are meals that you would buy if you were going to go on a camping trip and you're going to be out and you don't want to take a lot of fresh food. These meals they're freeze-dried, so you just need to add boiling water to them. I have the Homestyle Turkey Dinner Casserole.
And I have sweet and sour pork with rice.
We bought both of these from Sportsman's Warehouse. Mine was $9.99.
I can't read.
And Kevin's was $9.29. So they're not.
I gotta put it way over here to read it.
They're not cheap, but you do get 2 servings.
Yeah, there's enough for 2 people in here, or 1 really good healthy serving.
Kevin's is 2.5 servings, and some of them you'll even find are 3 servings. Yeah. So the Homestyle Turkey Casserole. It says we've crafted a turkey dinner casserole that you can enjoy without the day-long prep. Made with real turkey combined with whole wheat stuffing, green beans, celery, carrots, broth, and familiar Thanksgiving spices. Make any day turkey day. It sounds really good. The sweet and sour pork says made with real pork, rice, onions, and mouth-watering pineapple. This is a must for those looking to add a sweet and comforting meal to their adventure. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take these over to the counter. I'm gonna open them up and give you the directions. So this is the turkey dinner. And you need to look at the directions on the back about how much water you need, because each one of these meals, some of them are the same, but some of them are different. So like this one, you only add a cup and 1 1/4 cup of boiling water.
Probably the lowest yet.
Yes, so that is how that looks. And then the sweet and sour pork, you need 2 full cups of boiling water. So you get one of these packets in each one, and you're supposed to pull it out. If you forget and you accidentally leave it in there, it's okay. Just make sure that you take it out and don't serve it to anyone. So this is my 1 1/4 cup of boiling water for my turkey dinner. And so you want to stir this. And so this one, sometimes they give the option of waiting 4 minutes and then coming back and stirring. This whole meal only takes 5 minutes. No, I said that wrong. Okay, so this meal you want to wait 5 minutes, you want to stir again, and then you let it stand an additional 4 minutes. So we're gonna let this, we're gonna stir it again in 5 minutes, and I usually don't show that part because you know what it looks like when I stir something. But you need to make sure that you seal it really well, and I'm not getting this one lined up at all. I'm just having issues today. There we go. So in that one, we'll stir that one again in 5 minutes. This is my 2 full cups of boiling water for my sweet and sour pork. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna stir this. And this one says after 4 minutes, you want to stir it again. And then you want, the total time is gonna be 8 to 9 minutes. So we will stir this again.
So they both end up with a total of 9 minutes.
Yes. So we're gonna stir this one first in 4 minutes, that one in 5 minutes, but we'll be back after they have set for the total time. Okay, we started in the middle just like I said we would, and so it's been the total time for the turkey dinner. So that is how that looks.
Looks like stuff dressing with...
There's a little bit, there we go, I got it all.
Looks like dressing with turkey in it.
Okay, so that is the 2 servings of that. And now we have the 2.5 servings of sweet and sour pork. And I like to, normally you would eat these out of the bag, but Kevin and I have been, during these reviews, we've been pouring them out on the plate because we're seeing them for the first time. But in case you're seeing them for the first time, you can see how they look as well and how much you get.
And that'll flatten out.
Yeah, that'll flatten out some. Usually I kind of spread it out on the plate like this, But I mean, that is a full.
Yeah, it makes a pretty good amount.
Full. Yeah.
Especially when you have something with rice.
Yeah, and then there's your rice. Yeah, so it there's a lot there. So we're gonna take this over to the table and give it a try. So the turkey dinner, we're gonna try it first. It says 1 cup it makes 1 cup prepared, and it's 200. Makes 1 cup prepared. It's 2 servings. It's 240 calories per serving. So that's not bad. So you could eat the whole plate for 480 calories. That's
440.
No, 480. They're 240 each.
Oh, 240. I thought it was
Yeah.
220. I'm sorry.
No. So for 480 calories, you could eat this entire plate if you wanted something substantial, something hearty. So I see the bread, which
I just got a big hunk of everything.
well, I'm gonna try. I want to make sure I get some turkey and some of that bread because I do not like squishy bread. So
I love the flavors.
I do too.
This reminds me of, is it Stouffer's? Stovetop stuffing? They look like
I don't know. I don't know who makes stovetop.
It looks like, I think it's Stovetop. Anyway, whoever makes Stovetop. They're little cute crouton looking things. And you put water in, you heat them up, and you put whatever.
Right.
That's what this reminds me of. You've taken that and put little chunks of turkey in it. It's actually really good. Do you like are you okay with the texture, or is it a little mushy for you?
I'm okay with the texture because I'll tell you why. In each bite, I'm making sure that I get a little piece of turkey. I think
Like just now, just got dressing, I think you would not like it.
Yes, because I do not like mushy bread, moist bread, wet bread.
That's what it looks like. It's just a cube of bread.
And it's wet. It is literally wet bread. It's like, it's like when you make dressing at home and if you don't bake it long enough in the oven. I like to bake mine to where it's kind of dried out and crispy.
It's really like like cornbread.
Yeah, it is. But it's delicious.
It's very good.
So for me, I love this as long as I get some turkey in it to give it some texture.
Which almost everybody I've taken has had some piece of turkey in it.
Yes.
And
I took 2 bites and both of them had turkey.
Yeah. And I like the flavors. I like that sagey taste to them.
Yes.
It's very good. So if you like that flavor, then I think you'll love that.
It is like getting the inside of a pot pie, of a turkey pot pie, but I think the flavors are more like Thanksgiving flavors.
Yeah, they're a dressing or stuffing.
Yes. So we have been rating these on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, and how often we would want to have them. So like a 1, we would never ever want to have it again. So this one, I would give this a 4.
That's a 5 for me.
A 5 for
I love
you?
it. Yeah, it's very, very
I
good.
think it's absolutely delicious.
And I think it would be very filling too.
I do too. I wouldn't mind having it at all. But a 4, I mean, it's a solid 4. It's very, very good. For me, it's all about the texture of that bread, and I have to get over that a little bit in my mind so that I can enjoy it, even with the addition of the turkey. But I do enjoy it. It is good.
It's good.
So now we have the sweet and sour pork. It's 2.5 servings. For 1 1/4 cup, it's 290 calories.
A piece of pineapple.
Oh yeah, let me get some pineapple in there. I like pineapple quite a bit.
The piece of pork I got was a little tough. But I love the flavors. The flavors are really good. Is your pork tough?
No.
I just got a couple pieces that were kind of tough. It's like they didn't rehydrate all the way. That's what I'm talking about.
That is very good.
No, see, that one was good and tender. So,
that rice is perfectly cooked. It is
very sweet.
It's extremely sweet. It's not mushy though. You actually get the texture of each grain of rice in your mouth.
So you're not all stuck together.
Right. It's actually very, very nice. It is an incredibly sweet meal.
It's very good. Yeah, there's not any savoriness there. It's mostly sweet.
Right. So for me, I'm going to give that a 4 as well.
That'll be a 4 for me.
Because it works I like it. It's terrific. It's not something that I would want every night because it is so sweet.
Yeah.
For me to have that sweetness at dinner time, I'm used to more savory food at dinner time. So that's just different for me, but it's not to say that I don't like it.
Yeah, it's very good.
These are both very, very good quality meals.
I think so too, but me personally, if you were to choose one, I would get the turkey dinner.
If I was going to choose between the two, I would probably choose the turkey dinner too, because I just really like the flavor. It really tastes, it reminds you of Thanksgiving. It really does. They did a very good job. So if you're single and you're looking for a $10 Thanksgiving meal, you could get this for Thanksgiving, and you would think that you're eating mom's leftovers the next day.
It does kind of taste
that
like
you've kind of put it all together and having it the next day. It really does. It's actually really good. So even if you don't go camping, you should try that, because I think you would be surprised at how good
I'm
this is.
surprised at how good these are for even if you just wanted to make a meal at night.
I know. If you want to make a meal at night,
prepared meal at night,
sit and eat in front of the TV out of the bag and not have any dishes. They are
really good.
I don't think we've had any.
We've had a couple that we gave a 1 to.
Yes.
But not many though.
But we're going to talk about those in the very last review.
Yeah.
We're going to go over all of them, and we'll tell you the best and the worst and all that.
Yeah.
So
but I'm saying though, that's surprising that we've really liked that many of them.
Yes, they're very, very good quality, and I think the ones that we did give a lower review for, it's just because of things that we personally didn't like that you might have.
Yeah, you might love.
So I can't remember right offhand what they were. So we'll sum them up at the end though, because I'm keeping a list, and I'm keeping our ratings and all that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.